Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush, verdant jungle, there lived a mighty lion named Leo, a clever mouse named Milo, and a cunning snake named Serafina. Each had its own domain and followed its own routines, but their lives were about to become intertwined in a way they could never have imagined. One sunny afternoon, Leo, the king of the jungle, was lounging in his favorite spot, a sun-drenched clearing near the riverbank. His golden mane shimmered as he dozed peacefully. Milo, who was always on the lookout for a new adventure, had scurried up a nearby tree to gather some delicious berries. Meanwhile, Serafina, with her sleek, glistening scales, was stealthily slithering through the underbrush, searching for her next meal. As fate would have it, Milo, while reaching for a particularly juicy berry, lost his balance and tumbled from the tree, landing right on top of Leo's back. Startled, Leo roared in surprise, shaking off the small intruder. Milo, frightened but quick-thinking, squeaked, "Please don't eat me. I didn't mean to disturb your nap." Leo, though initially annoyed, saw the tiny mouse's terrified eyes and remembered his own rule of never harming those who meant no harm to him. "Very well, little mouse," he said, his voice a mix of curiosity and irritation. "You've caused a bit of a ruckus, but I won't harm you. Just be more careful next time." Grateful, Milo scampered away, but not before making a mental note of the lion's kind response. He promised himself he would help Leo if ever the chance arose. Meanwhile, Serafina had been observing the entire exchange from her hiding spot. Her mind raced with a devious plan. "That lion seems to be in a particularly good mood today," she thought. "Perhaps I can use this opportunity to get something for myself." As the days went by, the jungle's harmony was disrupted by a series of strange occurrences. One day, Leo found himself caught in a hunter's trap, a large net designed to capture the jungle's mighty creatures. Despite his strength and roar, Leo struggled in vain. Milo, who was passing by, heard the muffled roars and recognized them as Leo's. Remembering his promise to help, he scurried to the trap and tried to nibble at the ropes, but they were too thick for his small teeth. Just then, Serafina appeared, her eyes glinting with both mischief and an unusual glimmer of concern. "Need a hand, Leo?" she hissed, her voice smooth and seductive. Leo, though suspicious, was in no position to refuse help. "If you can free me, I would be in your debt," he said, trying to remain calm despite his predicament. Serafina approached the net and, with her agile body, began to work on the knots with precision. Her scales glittered as she weaved in and out, loosening the ropes. Milo assisted by tugging at the smaller strands, and together they made progress. After what seemed like hours, Leo was finally free. He stretched his limbs and roared in relief, looking at Serafina with gratitude. "Thank you, Serafina. I didn't expect such help from you." Serafina, slightly taken aback by Leo's appreciation, slithered up and replied, "Sometimes, even a cunning snake can lend a hand when it's needed." Milo, watching the exchange, felt a sense of pride. "We make a good team," he said, smiling up at the two larger animals. From that day on, the jungle thrived with newfound harmony among its inhabitants. Leo, Serafina, and Milo formed an unlikely friendship. Leo's strength, Serafina's cunning, and Milo's cleverness complemented each other perfectly. They often worked together, helping one another and solving problems that arose in their lush, vibrant home. And so, the lion, the mouse, and the snake taught everyone in the jungle that even the most unlikely allies could come together and create a bond strong enough to overcome any obstacle. Thanks for watching. Let's see on another story. Good night.